Hello, today we'll be discussing our proposed Postbank app. We realized that there was a struggle being faced by parents when they had to go to the post office to collect child grants every month. There was the danger of leaving your child alone for hours on end, the dangers faced by the parents while traveling, and more so traveling at early hours of the morning, such as the risk of robbery or COVID contraction, and the general inconvenience of spending many hours in queues waiting to receive the money. We therefore had to answer the following question. How might we improve the process of accessing child support grants for parents or guardians to help them access the money faster? Ideas were bounced around and we settled on creating the Postbank app and coming up with additional non-app related features such as Postbank ATMs and Postbank USSD codes. Focusing on the app, the idea was to create a solution that allows parents to access the grant money without having to go to the post office. This way, no time would be wasted, and more importantly, the children and the parents would not be placed in compromised positions. So looking at the app itself, here's a summary of its features. Initial app sign-up will require verification and authentication, which will be carried out by the post office. Grant money will then automatically be deposited into the user's Postbank account at the beginning of every month. The app will grant the user access to this account. To sign into the app, the user will need a password, PIN code, or they can make use of biometrics such as fingerprints and facial recognition. The app will constantly display the available balance. It will allow users to make transfers to other bank accounts, enable them to make purchases of things like electricity, data, and airtime, allow them to send money as cash via cardless transactions to recipients of their choice, and it will give notifications of any changes regarding the grant money or grant process. We will now quickly go through the prototype of the app and show one of the features, which is the buying feature. This is part of the signing in page that the user would go through if they were at the bank and signing up for the app for the first time. So they would enter all the information as displayed, then click next, and they would need to enter their phone number and submit. They'd get a verification code which they would put in and proceed. They would put in then their actual PIN code to access the app, and they could also choose to use biometric signature, which in this case would be a fingerprint. They would put their thumbprint there and sign in and have access to the app. And so now looking at this, as you can see, there's the balance at the top, and here are a whole bunch of features that they can access. We will go through to buy, and again here's a whole bunch of stuff that they can buy, and they would buy electricity, and they could choose a recipient which they have previously saved, and in this case say they're buying electricity for their grandmother, and they would choose the amount of money that they want and click buy, and here's a message for a successful purchase. So that's just a brief run through of how the app would work. We are now seeking funding to enable us to work on creating a usable version of the app that can be rolled out to beta testers in the general public to test actual usability to help perfect and then launch the application countrywide. Thank you.